warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you? I hope in this pandemic you always stay healthy, stay safe, and always keep ready to learn new materials. Well, students, before we learn new material, I want you to remind some of things about the previous lesson. Well, yesterday we have already learned about analytical exposition, right? Yes. Did you remember all of this thing about analytical expositions? I hope you remember it. So I have some quizzes before we learn new materials. Here, the first quizzes is that what is the definition of analytical expositions? And the second one, what is the generic structure? And the third, what is the language features of analytical expositions? Then you can submit it to me chat privately to send your answer. So today we will learn one of the characteristics of analytical expositions. In the language features, there are 5 urgent characteristics in analytical expositions. The first is using simple present tense. Second, using sequence of connector. Third is connecting word, using connecting words. And the fourth, using modal auxiliary. And the 5, using, what is that? Okay, using passive voice. So here, today, we will learn deeply about passive voice. Well, this is the PowerPoint of passive voice. So what is passive voice? Have you ever heard about passive voice? Maybe some of you has already knows or learned or ever hear about passive voice. I hope that. So here, what is passive voice? Passive voice is a form of sentence where a subject or accept or receive an action, not do an action, but the subject accept. In a passive voice sentences, the subject and the object flip-flop. They flip-flop each other. The subject becomes the passive recipient of the action. So here, in the passive voice, the first one is the subject and the second is the object. The object to be the subject and the subject to be the object. They are flip-flop each other. So that's the passive voice. And also the verb of passive voice is always use verb T or past participle. So remember that. So this is the example on how passive voice runs. So here the first example is that sounds a letter is written by me. It means that the subject me receive an action from written. A letter is written by me. The real sentences of this kind of example is that I write a letter. So in the passive voice, the letter form object to be the subject. A letter is written by me. It means that the subject me receive an action written. And the second example is that the door was closed by Rahel. This is the door to be the subject and Rahel to be the object, and the verb close to be verb participle, the verb 3 or past participle, and also use to be in after the subject. Okay, have you understand about this? Okay, take a breath first, then we can continue. So this is the form of pronouns active to be passive. The active one, the subject seems like I, you, they, we, she, he, it. And in the form passive, it changes to be I to be me, you to be you, they to be them, we to be us, she to be her, he to be him, it to be it. Well, this is the rules for changing active voice to be the passive voice. The first thing that we have to do is that we should identify the subject, the verb, and also the object. If you have already knows or understood about how to identify them, so which one the subject, which one the verb, and which one the object. So you can continue to the next rules. And the second rules is that change the object into the subject. And the third, put the suitable helping verb or auxiliary verb. And the fourth, change the verb into the past participle, or we can call it as usually by verb 3. And the fifth, add the preposition by. And the last is change the subject into the object. So is it easy, right? I hope you can understood enough how to change the active voice to be the passive voice. So we can continue in the next slide. So this is the general pattern on how passive voice runs. The pattern is that subject plus be is means to be plus verb 3 or past participle and add by plus pronouns. For example, like the active voice, she buy banana in the market. She to be the subject, buy to be the verb, banana to be the object, and in the market to be the place. So in the form of passive voice, it change to be banana is bought by her in the market. So banana for the first is to be the object. In the passive voice, banana to be the subject. And we have to add to be because this is the passive voice. We have to add to be. This is the to be is because this is the tenses is simple present tense. And the by should change to be verb 3 to be both, and we have to add by. And the she, because this is change in the last position from subject to the object, so she to be the pronouns, change to be pronoun to be her. And we have so we can add the place in the market. So banana is bought by her in the market. That's the passive voice. So this is the example on how passive voice based on the tenses. The first tenses we learned today is that the simple present tense. Before I explain you about simple present tense and other tenses, can you mention how many tenses in English? How many tenses? 6, 12, 6, 9. Okay, you can answer or guess it in the comment below. So this is the simple present tense. It's same with the previous slide. The active is the pattern is the subject plus verb 1 plus object, and the passive to be subject plus to be. The to be is in the simple present tense is mr plus verb 3 or past participle plus by plus pronoun. For example, like they submit the homework early. So in the form passive, the homework to be the subject, the homework is submit to be verb 3, submitted by they to be the pronoun, to be the object, it changes to be them. So the homework is submitted by them early. Okay, have you understood it? Okay, so we can next to the next slide. This is the simple past tense. So simple past tense, it is almost same with the simple present tense. It just different in the form of to be. If the simple present tense, the to be is am and are. In the simple past, the to be is was or were. So, and the active, the pattern is that the first in the real sentences, the pattern is subject plus verb 2 plus object, because this is the simple past, so the verb should be in the verb 2. And the passive voice, the subject plus was or were, the to be plus verb 3 plus by plus pronoun. I didn't write it because I think it's same in the previous slide. For example, like the princess ate the apple in the palace. The princess ate the apple in the palace. The passive form is that the apple, because this is simple past, we should add was for to be in the simple past, and the ate, the verb ate, to be verb 3. To be, it changed to be eaten. The apple was eaten by the princess in the palace. So in the simple past we have to add was. In the simple present we have to add is. Okay, and the verb should always in the form of past participle or in the form of verb 3. Okay, have you understood so far? Have you understood? Okay, next, to the next slide. This is this present continuous tense. So here in the present continuous tense, the characteristic is that the verb is in the form is verb ing. The active voice, the real sentence, is that the pattern subject plus to be, because this is present, the to be is mr plus verb ing plus object. And then in the passive, subject plus to be again, we have to add to be in all passive voice. Is mr plus being, because this is present continuous, we have to add being in the after to be, and then after being we have to add verb 3 and plus same by and pronouns. So here, for example, like the active voice sounds that he is eating ice cream at noon. He is eating ice cream at noon means that eating in the form is verb ing. So in the passive voice, it should be ice cream is being eaten by him at noon. Ice cream for from object to be the subject. Ice cream is. Don't forget to add to be. And being in the present in the continuous, and it's same. The verb should be in the form of verb 3, eaten, and followed by him at noon. So I thought so far here we have got three tenses today. We have learned 3 tenses. I thought all of this thing it's almost same. The difference is that in the form of the to be, the verb it's same, use the verb participle, and remember in continuous we have to add being. So next, in present perfect tense, the active voice, subject plus has or have plus verb 3 plus object. And the passive voice, subject plus has or have plus been plus verb 3 plus by and pronouns. For example, like I have a new bag. I have bought a new bag. I have bought a new bag. This is the tenses is present perfect tense, and the passive form, it should be a new bag have been. So in the present perfect tense, in the present perfect, we have to add been after the to be has or have. Okay, a new bag have been bought by me. So the to be, we can it followed by, it's same with the first to be in the active. If in the active state to use to be has, so in the passive voice also use has to be to become the to be. So if in the active use have become the to be, in the passive also use have become the to be. A new bag have been bought by me, like that. So this is the last tenses we learned today. It's simple future tense. In the active form, subject plus will or shall plus verb 1 plus object, and in the passive form, subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb 3 plus by or pronouns. For example, like I sell your album. I will sell your I'm so sorry. I will sell your album. In the passive form, you have to change to be your album will be. So this is the to be, will or shall. We have to it has to it have to be same with the first to be. If in the active form use will, so in the passive form also use will. So it can it sounds like your album will be sold by me. So in the simple future tense, after will, after the to be, we have to add be before the verb sold. Sold is the verb 3 or past participle from sell. Okay? So far, we have already learned 5 tenses in a day. How's your feeling? How's your impression? First impression? Hope you understand about this kind of passive voice of based on the tenses. I have some exercise to you. I will send by way a group after you have watched this. Now, any questions so far before I close this video? If you have any questions, you can type on the comment below or chat me privately, or you can type it or ask in the WA group. I will reply it soon. Well, that's all from my explanation about passive voice. Hope you can understand my explanation. See you next meeting. Bye bye. See you.